Greetings from Seacrest Wolf Preserve. My name is Cynthia Watkins, and I'm speaking to you from the largest wolf preserve in the southeastern part of the United States. We're located here in the Panhandle of Florida. We are a very dedicated and very profound educational facility offering visitors one of the rarest opportunities in the world to see and learn about this amazing keystone species. The wolves here at Seacrest live in large, humane, incredible habitats with spring-fed streams, lakes, and woodlands. And Seacrest Wolf Preserve is home to gray wolves, Arctic wolves, and very rare British Columbian wolves. We've been having torrential and horrific thunderstorm cells passing through. Wednesday night, April 30th, in the wee hours of the morning, the Arctic Dam on the north end of the 15 acres of beautiful habitat areas gave way and set off and triggered a catastrophic tsunami-type flood sweeping south through the center of the 5 2- and 3-acre enclosures, ripping out other dams and fences and setting off catastrophic damage throughout the wolf preserve. And we have worked 24 hours around the clock to be able to stand the fences back up, temporarily repair them so that we could reopen for the tours. So this is, a lot of the debris has been already cleaned up and pulled away, and what you're seeing is just a temporary patch. When the tsunami-type debris, which had built to a large volume, hit the south enclosure where the rare British Columbian wolves lived. It laid the fences, it laid many fences flat, but it laid the back fence flat down into a wetland, and with powerful impact and damage, and traumatized the rare British Columbian wolf Chaco, and he fled into the woods. A tracker and myself tracked Chaco for the first 24 hours and found him in a swampy area about 2 to 3 miles from the wolf preserve. He came right out to me and I fed him, and I only had oral tranquilizers that I administered at that point in time, but it was not enough to tranquilize Chaco enough and calm him down in order to crate him and bring him to the wolf preserve. I needed a trained person with a dart gun. The next morning I called the Fish and Game officer, who is the officer assigned to the geographical area that Seacrest Wolf Preserve is located in. We asked this officer to come out, him and him alone, to come with his dart gun. The next morning he showed up in the area where Chaco had been located, and he had brought an army of Fish and Game officers with him. They rumbled up and down the roads, creating noise, sitting on their trucks with their guns, drinking coffee and laughing loudly, and making remarks that they were going to shoot Chaco on sight. I asked the officers not to do that, the head officer, and informed him that this was a very rare specimen, probably one of the rarest in captivity of the British Columbian wolf, which is a subspecies of the gray wolf. He assured me at that time that Fish and Game were working with me to capture Chaco humanely and bring him back to the wolf preserve. For 3 days, Chaco did not show himself, we feel, because of all the noise and traffic and activity that was not needed. He did not show himself, and on the 3rd day, Fish and Game sent Cynthia Watkins, myself, south back to the wolf preserve, and they knew that he had gone north, and he had stayed in the same area for 3 days, 2 to 3 miles from the wolf preserve. But they claim he traveled 17 miles north, crossed over I-10, a heavily traveled interstate, and wound up in Chipley, Florida, 17 miles from the wolf preserve, and there he was near a school 300 feet from where a Fish and Game officer lives, and Chaco was shot and murdered. The very first moment I called Fish and Game, they had ordered the shoot to kill command, yet We were never informed, I was never informed from day one that Fish and Game was going to shoot him. Were they using me to lure him out of the woods so that they could shoot him? Why did they continuously say, we are working with you to capture this rare specimen? Why have they released statements, false statements to the news media that are inconsistent? We want answers. Fish and Game had no problem in the Bay County area in Washington County area darting 500 and 600 pound bears and 700 pound bears and relocating them. Why could they not humanely dart and capture an exhausted rare specimen, a specimen who was totally imprinted on by humans, who was never a threat to any human, any pet, anyone's child? This is baby Chaco, the 4-week-old pup of Chaco. We bred him this year by request from another facility. Mom contacted a viral infection, and all the pups are deceased except this beautiful little female. We are asking Governor Rick Scott to please investigate the Panama City Bay County Agency, the Pensacola Agency, and all other fish and wildlife agencies that were involved in this cruel and callous execution of this amazing wolf ambassador. We are asking you to please be a voice to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves by signing this petition. Please go to our Facebook page. There you will find the link that will take you to ipetitions.com, and you may sign to let the governmental officials know that we, the American people, do not condone this behavior. We want justice for Chaco. This is the title of the petition that we are asking you to sign. Justice for Chaco. God bless you all, and God bless our wolves and wildlife forever.